I had to send her friend request. After kukubali your friend request, I went a further step. I texted her.
I never trusted Facebook people. Nilimwambia jina yangu naitwa Mora from Kisii.
And you are in fourth
And
year.
I'm in 4th year. Just to shut him.
My name is Karaoke Alex Moremi. I come from Kirinyaga, and I am a teacher by profession, whereby I teach in institution called CITC, called that is Christian Industrial Training Center, located in Pumwani. I teach civil engineering, building and construction. So in this platform, I never came alone. I came with my wife, and I want to give her a chance also to introduce herself. So my wife feel much welcome. She is the one who makes me to be the one I am.
Okay, thank you. My name is Resta Moremi Muruguru. I come from Meru County. I am wife to Alex, the one who is here. And I'm a teacher by profession. I teach in St. Elizabeth Kamuthi Girls. It is located along Eastern Bypass. And this is our love story.
Once we are talking about our love, ours was just was a first love site. But it started by myself, because the moment that I saw her, she never realized. It was back in then some few years in Moi University, and we found ourselves that let me use the one that we were at coincidence. We found ourselves at coincidence, whereby she was coming from a class, and it also happened that I am also from my class, because we have some classes that happen maybe at after 2 hours, after 3 hours, and then we break maybe for lunch. And therefore I found myself that when I was on my academic highway, I just noticed some group of ladies that were talking so much, others were talking so much. They were busy in their stories. They were sharing their stories. And I just realized that there was one different lady. That is now her. And she was just a listener. And she was also just loving by hearing the stories that the other ladies were giving. And so it came into my mind, because
What were we talking about?
I cannot remember whatever they were talking about, because again it is some few years ago. But there was that interest about her, because I noticed some special character, because out of my desire, I never loved a lady who was so much talkative, who was so much in giving up stories, because there was that the sense, kuna ile sense tulikuwa tunaambiwa that mwanamke ambaye anaongea sana, that maybe there is so many repercussions that may come out of talking so much. And so I loved a lady who was quiet, a lady who was a listener, and therefore it appeared that she was the type that I usually admired. The moment that you want to understand that the lady you have seen is meant for you, there is that feeling that you feel. There is that heart connection that you connect both of you, whether you have already known her or not yet. Therefore, by then I was a spiritual person so much, and therefore I was a person who was really praying to God to give me and bless me with a wife of my type, and I could give some special characteristic, and not talking so much was one of the characteristic. And therefore, when I saw her, there's some connection that came over in my heart, came over me and in my mind, and I felt that this lady might be the one. And after that point, I could see her several times, but I never approached her by then. The moment nilimuona, hata kama yeye akugundua nimemuona, I and my group, we passed them na tuka walk some distance ahead of them. So, but my eyes had already spotted her. So even I was not listening to whatever my fellow men was talking about. I was, you know, as a man, once you realize that there is a beauty that has caught over your eyes, you have no other option. But now, unakanga ni kama umepoteza fahamu na akili na reflect on a special thing. So, ilibidi nijifanye kiatu yangu imefunguka kamba. The shoe races. Because I wanted the young group to pass me, and then after nimejifanya nimefunga kamba za viatu, sasa nikuje nyuma yao tena again as I watch over her again. So she had caught my mind in such a way that I could not even control it. I could feel it in a special way that this one may be the appointed one for me. Unajua kuna ile kitu unasikianga hata wakati mnaongea na mtu, there is a special connection that you may create between that person and you. So I had no other option but kufungua viatu, na si ati zilikuwa zimefunguka, nilifungua. After kufungua nika make sure that niko nyuma yao again. I came again, I run, and my group left me. And after leaving me, I ended to spot wherever she was going, the direction, because our rooms are ziko spread all over. They spread all over. Wengine wako east, wengine wako west. So nilitaka kujua huyu mtu anaenda wapi. So that finally, maybe in some few years, some after maybe a short while, maybe I could manage to trace her better. So actually, that is the point that my love for her started. But she never realized. So that after some period, nikakuja kumuona the same lady that I saw on the academic streets. She is the same lady that my phone has brought as a friend. It suggests that she can be my friend. The Facebook, how does the Facebook work?
Inakuleteanga friends wenye maybe mko place moja.
Yeah. It is just for you the friends that you may have, so that maybe you can create some connection. I came now to text her on Facebook after I saw the same person that was on the academic streets. So I had to send her friend request on her Facebook. So that now, after some time, nikaenda nikapata ile friend request imejibiwa na akakubali the friend request. So after kukubali your friend request, so I went a further step. I texted her. So, but after texting her, there is something strange that happened. She never told me that she is called Resta. Aliniambia kwamba yeye anaitwa Mora, Divina Mora.
Okay. As for me, okay, let me talk. As for me, I never trusted Facebook people. I just, okay, he tested me. Okay, my name is Alex. Or what?
But I was genuine.
Yeah, I was genuine. You told me your name, yes. And then for me, I told you my name is Mora, and I am from Kisii. And at that time, I was in second year. He was in third year. And for me, nilikuwa na nile tu utaki vitu mingi na mtu mwenye anakufuata. Ukinitext Facebook hata ilikuwa ni it's by Gons, sijui niseme
Grace, you
ni
replied.
yeah, ilikuwa mipango ya Mungu juu I don't chat in Facebook. Juu naona watu wengi wanaku inbox, so I was not chatting in Facebook. It happened that nilimreply yeye, though nilimwambia jina yangu naitwa Mora from Kisii
And you are in fourth year.
and I'm in fourth year. Na hiyo time nilikuwa second year, nikamwambia mimi niko fourth year just to chat him. Juu aliniambia yeye ako third year, mimi nikamwambia mimi niko fourth year so that ni mshat asiendelee na mambo zake kama kuna zenye anafikiria.
So, but that did not make me lose hope. Hata kama alinifanya ni shut down and she made me to lower my pace. I never texted her for about 1 year because again niliona like she has no interest so much, so I was that kind of a person who has the character of patience, who has the character of patience. So I had to just slow down, but I knew it's like the way it's like just a hunting animal. Inajuanga ya kwamba hata kama sitaifikia sasa hivi and they will come.
Are you sure you knew am uliniogopa juu mimi nilikwambia niko fourth year. So you feared me. I was ahead of you.
Yes, though you told me that you are in fourth year, nikashindwa sasa again nikashindwa, how can I date a person who is older
ahead
than me?
Of course.
So some of information made me to slow down. So first ameniambia that ametoka from Western. Again, I never wanted so much about people of Western. Sikutaka mambo yao sana because of some reasons like maybe understanding in terms of language, understanding each other in terms of our languages. Na sikuwa napenda, I wanted maybe sana my taste was on people from Mount Kenya. So Nyeri, people from Kirinyaga, though I never wanted Kirinyaga where I was raised from sana, but I wanted some counties but within Mount Kenya region. After that long process of silence of about 1 year, I again tried my second time. Now I took her contact from the Facebook because she shared the same contact on her Facebook, and I said that I wanna not text her via the messenger anymore. I texted her via the WhatsApp after now 1 year, but I know that even she could not remember that she had previously talked with me and chatted with me. Na akaniambia naitwa Mora. So now we have we talk. I talked. By that time sikuwa nimefikiria kumuongelesha, kumpigia simu. So nilimchat to for the moment because I feared maybe she may not pick her call, but first of all I said let me work with protocols. I call, I text her first. Na wakati nilimtext first, I went direct to the point on whatever I wanted. So nilimtext in a way such that she is a special friend to me. Unaona kuna ile ya kwanza unaambianga tu mtu maybe hi peke yake ama hello peke yake. But I went direct to the point. Hello dear. So that now the dear hata ikukaa sana, it converted to a sweetheart very soon. Other baby you have not met. I have not met her yet because I was believing in myself. I was believing in myself that I'm not talking to a girlfriend, but I am talking to a person whom I need to be a wife. So it doesn't matter. Her current dating, if she was dating, did not bother me. Whether she is dating or not, I knew that I was convicted fully that she is my wife. Therefore, I texted her, hi dear, and the dear converted as soon as possible to a sweetheart. So, lucky enough, she did not let
I
me
didn't
down.
accept
Okay,
like that.
You didn't accept that.
Okay,
but,
it was like this. it was like again, it was not even after 1 year, because that time he was texting me I was in second year, I remember, and then he tested again. We were at home time ya corona, and that time nilikuwa 4.1. I was in 4th year. No, that nikiwa 4th year nilikuwa mtu amemachua. At least now nilikuwa mtu mwenye you are praying God akuconnect na mtu mwenye. So najua ukiwa 4th year lazima tu ujue unaenda outside. Apart from education, you also need someone in life mwenye mnaweza tembea naye. So I was praying God to connect me to someone mwenye atakuwa ni ile boyfriend only, mwenye even after kukua boyfriend, yes, atakuwa maybe itagrow ikue something from friendship maybe to marriage. He texted hiyo time ya corona, and it can happen. My prayer was to meet a nice person. The moment he texted me, that time I was not dating. Nile tu niko single, I'm here. But I had friends. Nilikuwa na friends wengi wenye walikuwa okay. My male friends wenye walikuwa pia wananikatia. And then pop akani text. When alini text, I don't know what happened. I just felt that this man, alafu alikuja like alikuwa serious. Unaona ile like akuji kama boyfriend, mtu mwenye anakuja kama he needs something serious. Unajua kuna wengine wenye wanakujanga ho jina yako unaitwa nani? Sijui anaanza ile nakupenda sana. So yeye alikuja tu akaenda direct. Akaniambia, oh, you want to be my love. And then even text ya kwanza venye anasema, he started with hello dear. The next text ilikuwa hello sweetheart. And I was like, sweetheart again. Sweetheart umetoka wapi? After I accepted him, still we were at home. Then when we went back to school, he came to visit. Venye nilimuona, nikaona ni okay. lazima ningengoja to meet kwanza ndio nione kama physically ukweli. Unajua pia unaweza tumiwa picha kwa simu uone mtu tofauti na mwenye utamit physically. Now when he came, I saw he is a good man, handsome, and according to venye tulikuwa tumerelate, nilikuwa nimegundua ni mtu mwenye ameokoka. I still wanted a person who is born again. The level of education pia singetaka mtu mwenye ako below me. You see? Yeah. Nilikuwa nataka at least mwenye kama ni degree nimefanya, at least akuwe na degree ama akuwe above me. By good luck alikuwa na degree. No, we rhymed kwa hiyo. So ilikuwa tu imebaki physical. Now when he came to visit, nikamuona, nikaona he is tall. I also didn't want someone who is shorter than me because I'm tall. I didn't want someone mwenye nitakuwa naone hapa chini. Nilikuwa nataka mtu mwenye at least kwa somewhere either tukue tunatoshana ama akuwe taller than me kidogo, lakini pia asikuwe mtall sana. So ikakuja nikampenda the appearance, and Yusuf venye aliniona alikuwa amenikufia kitambo. Sasa mimi ndio sikuwa namjua. The social media inaweza kuwa mzuri pia na inaweza kuwa mbaya, but before you accept someone lazima ukue umemsoma, like usikue blind sana venye when you maybe even kulingana na venye mnaongea kwa calls, whatever you are sharing ina talk more about someone even before you meet.
So many things are resulting from online datings, but okay, as you are talking and communicating by the phone and by the media platforms, you tend to learn a person first. You tend to learn a person, the personality of this person, even through the texting, even through the communication and the calls, through the hearing of the voices. But kuna mahali inafika, the social media is not enough. Because again, love also deals with the appearance and the sight and the physical appearance of the person. So in fact, yeye hata ilikuwa imebakisha some like let me say some few weeks. I lose hope because she is not seeing me as a person. Despite we are feeling love for each other on the media platform, the physical appearance really matters, because I may want to see who I am loving. Unaweza kuwa unafanya unasikia that umependa a ghost and you don't know. So ni vizuri unataka kuona nimependa msichana yupi, nimependa kijana yupi. So she could always insist that she want to meet me. She want to meet me. Hata ni make a call, unasikia, love utakuja lini? I want to see you, because we have never met. We made a public visit. Kulikuwa na rafiki yake. So huyu rafiki yake yupo because she is meeting a person she has never met before. And we felt that she felt that she was really safe. I felt I was also safe, because there is a witness that is there. So that is how we came to really get deeper by the physical appearance part of it. So when we knew that now we are in love, despite we have something that is also progressing and it is good, in every area you cannot lack obstacles. You find that, for instance, before we adapted to each other, because remember that we are all adapted so much on our mother tongues sometimes. So wakati mwingine ungepata that maybe angependa kusikia like she is at home, na unapata amesahau ameniongeresha Kimeru kidogo. Only that before she realizes that yet I cannot understand very well. So she had to have a time. She had to end a time to teach me also. Though huwezi elewa kila kitu bado. This comes now to be a barrier when even you come to the issue of family now. Umeanza kuingiana in families. Umeanza kupeleka rurashe, that is the dowry. Sasa hiyo mambo yote, the language, before muelewane vizuri, it was a challenge, because unapata that most of Wameru sana wanapenda kutumia Kimeru sana. They don't love going outside the Meru language. So unapata that though the Kikuyu and the Kimeru, kwa sababu ya Kikuyu yetu ya Kirinyaga, they rhyme a bit with the Meru, tungesikia around 70% of whatever they are discussing. But zile vitu mingi ni zenye tu tulikuwa tunakubali tukijifanya tumesikia, lakini hatujasikia. For instance, I remember that during the dowry moment, kuna vitu tuliitishwa na Kimeru, tukajifanya tumesikia, lakini kumbe hatukuwa tumeelewa in real sense tunaitishwa nini. So wakati wa kupeleka, that is during the first visitation, lakini hii mara ya pili sasa tumepeleka the dowry, during the dowry day. Tunafika pale tuliwaitisha hii na hii na hii na hii na hii. Hai, tunawaambia sisi tuko na hiki na hiki na hiki, sisi hatukuweza kukuja na hii. Tukaulizwa, na simulisema that you have understood whatever is required, whatever has been asked for. So we had no other option. So tulirudishwa tena tukuje mara ya pili. That means that was caused by something that you call the language barrier. But as still we are still progressing in terms of...
I think that was on the side of the parents. The language barrier was on the side of parents because maybe my parents are not fluent kwa kuongea Kiswahili. His parents might be also, they are not fluent kwa kuongea Kiswahili. Now when they come Kikuyu, Kimeru, hapo katikati unapata kuna wenye hawaelewani vizuri. But for sisters and brothers, communication ilikuwa sawa because we understood one another kwa Kiswahili, and it was not an issue because at least wanasikia some Kikuyus and also the Kimeru wanasikia some, though not all of them. On the side of a wedding, the first thing I told him the moment we met, I wanted a wedding. Mwenye nilikuwa, hata venye nilikuwa naambia Mungu, nataka tu mtu mwenye atanifanyia wedding, and that was my happiness. And the reason as to why I loved wedding is because my sisters, my brothers, kwetu tumetoka harusi 4. And so it was my happiness kama ningefanya wedding. And now the moment we met, nilimwambia by the mimi nimeokoka na mimi ningependa kuolewa na harusi, sitaki shortcut. That was my first thing I told him. And aka-accept, akaniambia kama ni harusi, there is no problem. So for me, okay, hata kama tunasema harusi ni ya wanawake, ni sawa, but lakini hata ulikuwa unaitaka ama?
I also loved doing a wedding. I myself nilitaka, it was one of my achievements that I feel, it was my objective that I felt that if I fulfill, mimi niko sawa. Na tena nilitaka kumuonyesha ya kwamba she is such an important person that we can spend a lot of money on a wedding, na yet we are still planning on ourselves because ile sasa ya kuenda tu na unasema kama we stay, mimi sionangi kuwa mzuri sana. But once you get to make already your wife through a wedding process, anasikianga na kweli nimekubalika na huyu kijana, kama anaweza garamika kiasi hii because of me, anasikianga that she is really accepted and loved. So once you are talking about the wedding and doing and spending this for the wedding purpose, is because according to godly issue, according to the word of God, it is good to follow the procedures, and every step really matters once it comes to your marriage, all the way from the relationship, because it is God. Remember the wedding at Gariri, it shows that the God values a wedding. God values that transformation in that way, because once you are dating, you know, the reason as to why many of the generations are failing in marriage, it is because hawataki kugaramikia hii process. Na kitu imegaramikiwa, it shows that there is a blessing even after. It shows that there is a blessing after. Now remember that most of the people outside, especially vijana kama sisi, wale wengi ni wale hawataki follow the procedures of dating. Unapata that mtu anataka kufanya ndoa, anataka kuingia kwa ndoa wakati ana date. Remember that I know that maybe as we move on, we are going to talk about some of these issues that will make your marriage stand, especially when you are dating already. So mimi, whatever I can tell my fellow youngsters outside there is that wacha tukubali Mungu atuongoze mienendo yetu kwa dating, na wacha Mungu atuongoze in whatever that we are going to do so that whatever that you are doing in a relationship will make our marriages stand in future. So let us have that patience. Let us be pinched by that process, because it is a process that is shaping your marriage. It's a process. The patience that you have towards this ready, you are going to harvest it once you get in marriage. Usikule tunda wakati una date na wakati wa kukula tunda hujafika. That is whatever is making us to fail somewhere, because we are lacking something that we call patience. Unapata that you don't have patience with your fiancé. Secondly, you want to test the waters before you are around. So once you test the waters, umefanya nini? Umemfanya bibi yako hata before hujakubalishwa, even before God. So let us allow. That's why I usually advocate for godly relationship, because huwa zinatu-shape, zinatupatia the sense of what is marriage, what is the value of your partner. Because kama sasa, let me use my wife as an example. Kama ningemkimbilia kuwa na yeye before hata hatujafanya harusi, then it shows that right now singekuwa naona value kubwa yake sana, because ningeona sijagaramika. Vijana hatutaki kugaramika, hiyo ndio shida yetu. Hatutaki kugaramika at all. Na wakati unamgaramikia, you are gathering your blessings in future. You are following the word of God. God is commanding blessings even in your marriage once you get in your marriage, after persevering that process. So vijana, ningewaomba tukue na that patience. Ni kweli, my love.